So when we get started, I'll walk across. Well, you get it. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Don't laugh too much. They'll think it's fake. All right. Please state your name and where you're from when I tap you on the shoulder.
Where am I from?
Yeah, where are you from?
California. Los Angeles.
Well, okay, so you're from Los Angeles, and what is your name?
Betty.
Betty. So, Betty, what brings you to the show?
My kids came in from Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah.
So your kids smoke a little pot then, probably, do they?
I hope not. I don't know.
So, Betty, have you ever seen this show before?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Many times, really. Really. I stay up late.
You stay up late?
Yes.
Why? Do you have trouble sleeping? Do you have a guilty conscience, perhaps? Maybe a little bit?
No.
All right, Betty. Okay, we have a game that we like to play here. What is it called, Jeff?
It's called Guess My Weight.
Wow. I'm sorry for laughing, Betty. It was just that was really fast. I didn't tell him I was going to do anything.
Right.
That skeleton man, boom, he's right there every time. All right, so we like to play a game called Guess My Weight.
Okay.
Betty, you're allowed to touch me in one place. And only one.
Okay.
And Betty, from that one touch, if you get my weight within 10 pounds, you get to go and eat at a fancy restaurant with you and your kids in LA at the expense of CBS. If you get it wrong, then it still works for me.
Oh.
Now, Betty, you all right? You okay? Is that too much?
No, it's
All right. All right, Betty. Let's just keep it around, shall we? All right. Okay, Betty, you get to touch me in one place. You guess my weight within 10 pounds, and we'll send you to a fancy restaurant. Okay, Betty, use your touch wisely.
Oh. Only one place.
All right, Betty, I don't know if the folks at home could see, but you touched me in two places. You used one touch there, but you had another touch around the bag, didn't you? We'll let that slide. Betty, would you like to guess my weight?
About 195.
About 195. It's within 10 pounds, I'd say about 205. So. You're going to Craig's Restaurant, a fantastic, swanky Hollywood restaurant with your three kids, two kids, and your friend. And you can all eat and drink as much as you want, drink as much as you can, because CBS is paid. Betty, thanks for playing. We'll be right back on the show.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by PetSmart. Happiness in store. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
good indeed, almost like a real audience. Weren't they good?
That ended quick. Holy smokes.
It did end fast. It was like they were, we're done. Dance for us, fatty.
Now you've got to prove your worth to them, Craig.
Really? I thought it was done when the warm-up comedian yells, because he yells before I come out. He yells at them. He's like, hey! And then he says to them, an organic ball of orgasmic enthusiasm. That's what you have to be like. I'm like, will you please knock it off with the organic balls? Right, Jeff?
Hit me with 10 of them. Hit me with 10 organic balls.
10 orgasmic, organic.
I've had some wild nights, man.
I bet you have.
Wild nights.
Yeah, it's a great day for America, everybody. It is. Thanks, everybody. What I like is this. When I look at the audience, and some are clapping and some are not clapping, and when I look at them, they start clapping. I caught you over there, lady over there with the stripy shirt. I saw you. She was like, mm-hmm. Then I saw her, she was like, no, don't hurt me. Did you get her? Yeah, good, yeah. I got my eye on you, darling. Oh, not clapping again, hey? All right. Anyway, great day for America. Not such a great day for a family in Florida who are recovering after eating a steak laced with LSD. I know, that's kind of the noise they made about halfway through dinner. They were like, They realized there was a problem when someone asked for a side of mashed potatoes and that someone was the steak. I don't think that works, though, because acid, LSD, if you get it warm, it doesn't work. You have to keep it in the fridge. I've said too much.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just talking about what I know, man. Do you know that Liam Neeson said today that he turned down the role of James Bond several years ago? And I say, good for you, Liam Neeson. It's smart not to get trapped making the same movie over and over again. I've been taken.
Then I've been taken again. Then taken on a plane. Then taken snakes on a plane.
Snakes on a plane?
Sure, why not?
Okay, it would never work.
No.
Or maybe it would. Do you know that Kim Jong-un was re-elected today in North Korea? He got 100% of the vote. Oh, that angry lesbian is just kicking ass over there, isn't he? Here's a picture of, yeah, there he is. His slogan was, vote for me or you'll be eaten by rabid dogs. It's kind of awkward because that was going to be Hillary's slogan next year.
Yeah.
Craig, we don't know where you stand on this. Honey, I think it's a great slogan. It's a big night tonight if you like romance, and who doesn't? Al-Qaeda, that's who. Oh, come on, Craig, that's not fair. We like movies with plenty of romance.
Sure we do. Sure, snakes on a plane. That's one of them, yeah, that's a good one.
Anyway, it was the finale of The Bachelor. It was a doozy. It was a fight for love between two very different women. There was the blonde-haired woman with the big boobies, and then there was the blonde-haired woman with the big boobies. So congratulations, blonde-haired woman with big boobies. Jeff, why don't you tell her what she's won?
She's won a 32-year-old douche who flashes the peace sign for no reason. He's demeaned gays, the intelligence of women, and worst of all, he likes soccer. Ay, Chihuahua.
Congratulations, ladies. I admit it, I don't watch The Bachelor. If I wanted to see a bunch of floozies suck up to a guy they don't really care for or are interested in, I'd go to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
Good night, Jeff.
That's right.
You have to go, what? Is that true? Is that true?
Where are my organic balls of...
Do you know tonight's finale of The Bachelor was 3 hours long? That's longer than the marriage that will result of the...
Right.
You know, in other reality shows, you win money or a record contract or a job. The winners of The Bachelor get something more valuable. They get to be on the cover of Us Weekly twice. Once when they win, and again when they break up.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks in a row, then. When the bachelor proposes, he has to say, "Will you accept this rose?" It's kind of lame, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The show's on in other countries, though. You know, they say it very differently. For instance, you know, in Australia, right? Let's
Right.
play this.
Okay, all right.
In Australia, they don't say, "Will you accept this rose?" They say, "Crikey, Sheila, want to get hammered and shoot dingoes?"
I like that.
All right?
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
let's
that's
play
good.
that.
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah. All right, yeah.
So, The Bachelor, we're now playing.
Right.
I look forward to your angry emails, Australians.
Yeah.
And then the other ones after you see the show. Right, Australia, The Bachelor. So how do they propose in The Bachelor in France?
Oh, in France, they say, take this baguette, leave this baguette, I don't care.
All right. In Germany, they would say, "Would you like me to annex you?"
That's good. Yeah. Oh, in Romania, they say, I want to suck your blood.
Okay. All right, in Italy, they say, "What's coming to go to the altar?"
That's good. Oh, India, they say, will you tikka my masala in marriage?
Give me a country.
Yeah, Russia.
Russia, all right.
Yeah.
In Russia, they say, "You will take Rose or I send you to Gulag."
That's good. All right, give me one.
Canada.
Okay. We both love hockey, eh? Can I give you a puck?
That's the winner. That's the winner right there.
Good.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. There you go.
Now, I realize you may be watching this evening and say, "Wait, Craig, you haven't insulted my ethnic group." Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back, everyone. I have to tell you, I was pretty surprised that Betty got so close to my weight. I actually think I'm a little heavier than that, but I liked her.
Yeah, she's a very sweet woman. Very sweet lady.
She's very sweet, and I like that she guessed in the low end as well of the weight.
Yeah, that was very generous of her.
Where did you come up with the idea for the game show, Guess My Weight? That could be a winner.
Yeah, it's been brewing in my mind for years, man. For years.
Well, I think it could be a winner. I think the folks at home would love to play that. Wouldn't you folks at home? I guess we'll play another game.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Join us later on this week where we may be playing Guess My Weight again. Or if you don't like it, we don't have to. I don't know. There's no way of gauging what public opinion wants. I wish there was some way people could get in touch with us using like tweets or emails or phone in. Maybe. Oh, what the hell?
Gosh, what the...
Hello?
Hello, this is Miriam. How are you?
Miriam. You. Uh-oh. Oh, bitch, I told you not to call me.
I don't want any trouble. I was just calling to keep the peace, and I want to say I love the idea for Guess My Weight.
Oh, you do like the idea of Guess My Weight?
But I'd like to play another game called Guess Where My Hand Was an Hour Ago.
I don't think any of us care to play that game with you, Miriam. If that is your real name.
It was in Daddy's cookie jar, if you know what I mean.
What the hell was that?
I know.
What was that?
I tell you, Miriam's getting crazier and crazier. Miriam is, I think, my elderly neighbor. Is that right?
Yeah,
Right.
sure she is.
What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who spent the break talking to a porterhouse steak. Yeah.
It was a callback.
It seems so long ago now, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Good, though.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm working.
Okay, tweets and emails jingle?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, play one then.
Sure.
Twitter, tweeting, ephemeral, fleeting, Flugenweb, Facebook, Twit Zone, Ask Mode, checks the tweets, checks the tweets, checks the tweets, checks the tweets, checks the tweets.
also email. And the email. All right, this is from Jessica in Riverhead, New York. You ever been there?
Riverhead, sure, yeah, good place.
Where is Riverhead exactly in New York?
Riverhead, it's at the top. It's at the top of the
Top of the...
top of the river.
Top of the river.
Sure,
All right.
Sure.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, so what happened is the early settlers came and they saw this area at the head of the river and they thought, what are we going to call this place? And one of them said, I've got an idea.
Yeah, what's that, Jedediah?
It's like you're painting a picture.
Yeah.
It's like we're back in time.
Yeah, this is
all right,
it.
let's do it again.
All right.
We're the early pioneers.
All right.
We're pirate.
Okay, good. Yeah, fine. That's fine.
Here, I got a name for this place at the head of the river here.
What will you be calling it, Cornelius?
Wait, I thought I was Jebediah. If I was doing Cornelius, I'd do a different voice. Cornelius talks like this.
Well, hey, Cornelius, can you come over here and plunder my booty?
Oh!
No, I'm just, it's
hell?
a treasure. It's a treasure. No.
You always go to that place. Well, yeah, all right. Jessica in Riverhead, New York says, Craig, what kind of a guy breaks up with his girlfriend over dessert at a public restaurant? A jerk, probably. I think she's pretty angry, Jessica.
Yeah, she seems worked up.
Yeah, I
worked
think
up
so.
enough to write into this program, apparently.
What exactly is that meant?
That's pretty worked up, man. I mean, she took some time to send us an email. That's pretty worked up.
Maybe she can't sleep. Maybe she's a bit like Betty. You know? Guilty conscience.
Yeah, Betty's a bit grabby. Grabby hands Betty.
Yeah, exactly. Betty, take one grab, take two grabs.
That's right.
But then guess the weight low, ensuring a happy response. All right. This is from Liz in Evanston, Illinois, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff, are you friends outside of work?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Sure. What do you say? This is from Diana in Los Altos Hills, California. You ever been there?
Sure, I got a couple properties up there.
Really?
Yeah,
What do you do up there? Ranch type?
Yeah, I got a ranch. Sure, I got a couple horses, a couple sheep, things like that. Sure.
What do you mean things like that? You get horses and sheep and think, what, like some kind of sheep horse?
Yeah,
amalgam?
we're doing biological experimentation up there. Don't
I
worry
knew
about it.
that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
All right, Diana says, Craig, who's winning the late night wars? Oh, gosh, your favorite. Do you know that late night thing was like, who's going to be the late night thing, this guy or that guy? I'm like, look, it'll probably be the middle-aged white guy. Ah! Craig, they're all exactly. Except for Arsenio, of course, who gets angry if he gets left out, and Chelsea. If I left anyone out?
I think is Carson Daly still on the air?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Who else?
It doesn't matter, man, because we're like, you know, we're not like any other late night talk show.
not like any other late night show. Oh, that's right.
Hey. Yeah.
I could read these all night. Whoa, it's windy in here. Oh, no. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. My first guest tonight, a very talented actress. Her show, Doll and M, premieres March the 19th on HBO. Take a look at this. Emily Mortimer, everybody. Emily Mortimer. I'm so glad you're here. You look absolutely enchanting.
Thank you so much.
I mean, really lovely, wonderful. It's kind of like, it's kind of sophisticated, and then, we're on Star Trek.
I hope it's not blinding people.
It's very, it draws the eye. I'm sorry, I'm very creepy this evening. Normally, I'm not. How are
I
you?
wish you wouldn't tear up the cards.
Why?
It makes me feel like the funny stories I've practiced aren't going to be
Have you practiced them?
appropriate.
Well, no, it's fine. Watch this, watch this. So, have you practiced any funny stories?
Yes. Yes.
Good. I can't do it like that, you see. I can't do it.
all right.
Look, I'll read you something off the cards. We get stuff
No,
here.
no,
Hold
no,
on,
no. Oh, far away. Anything you want.
All right, then. How much do you think I weigh?
205 pounds.
Actually, I think it's a bit more than that. Well, gee,
I
don't
thought
know.
it was very modest of you to add on 10 pounds to the weight that... Because you could have said anything.
I could have, but then people can't see. And also, the camera adds, 10 pounds. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras in here. That's 50 pounds. Do you ever, women worry about their weight a little bit, actresses
Oh my
and
God,
stuff?
constantly. but
Really?
yes.
Well, you look great. Do you do the Pilates?
No, the Pilates. No, I do a sort of weird dancercise class.
Really? Not cardio bar, is it?
No, I don't know. It's. I can't even remember what it's called. I don't do it very often, but it's cool because it's dancers from Broadway shows, and they come like the man from Wicked. He's in the chorus line of Wicked, and
Right.
he comes and he does sort of, and you follow along with him, and you feel for a second that you might be in Wicked, and then you hope you lose weight. I don't know whether.
I think it sounds very exciting. I'd like to do it. I would like to put my name down to be part of the Dancing with the Stars of Broadway.
Okay, good. You can.
Exercise class.
Awesome. Awesome.
It sounds a bit like jazzercise, a little bit.
I think it is, but is that not cool?
No,
What-
jazzercise is cool. It's come completely round again. It's now cool. It's like waxed moustaches and, yeah, I wax moustaches. It's like that. Do you know, I wish I hadn't torn up the blue cards now.
I know,
Oh,
that's what
don't
I'm
worry.
telling you.
Tell me about your show, Doll and Them. Doll and Them. I love it. It's great. But tell them about it, though.
Okay, so Doll and M is about what happens when you make your childhood best friend your personal assistant, and the answer is just a complete disaster.
You mean hiring your friends never works out?
Well, in our show it doesn't anyway.
Well, no, it's never worked here either. That's why I always work with my deadliest enemies. Is that is the actress in the show is your best friend?
Yes, Dolly Wells is my best childhood friend. I've known her since I was 4 years old, and
Where did
very
you two
good
grow
together.
up?
We grew up in London, England.
Yes, I thought I detected a trace of that. Which part of London, England?
West London.
Yes.
Hammersmith and Kensington.
Oh, Kensington's very nice, isn't it?
Yes.
If I had a butler, I'd like him to be called Kensington. Did you have a butler?
No.
Are you sure you're English, then?
No, and neither did I have a personal assistant, but we imagined what it would be like. It's a funny sort of grey area, the thing of assistants, because they're there in your life so much, but then there's a moment where they have to sort of clock off, and it's sort of nobody quite knows when.
Say that again?
I don't know what's going on between you two, but it seems very sexy.
That's not what it is. Did you ever, well, so you grew up together? Did you work together the whole time? You've known each other the whole time?
No.
You're both, oh.
Well,
Well, I'd invented a story there. It's obviously wrong. You
no,
got-
we didn't. We knew each other just as very, very close friends until about 10 years ago, and then that's when we decided that we should write something together. But it took us 10 years to do it. But really, at the beginning, it was just an excuse to hang out with each other a lot, because I moved to America and she was still living in England, and we were running up extortionate phone bills, and so we had to lie to our husbands about why, and so we pretended we were writing a film script.
Ah, I see. And then you had to go ahead and write it.
Well then, but yeah, but...
Because your husbands claimed it on their tax forms, and therefore...
But it took 10 years to actually go ahead and write it, because it was just getting really embarrassing, because people were asking us about it and we hadn't done anything. And we'd also flown to various locations all over the world to be together to write this thing, and ended up just gossiping in coffee shops and not doing anything. And then suddenly it was just bizarre, because we'd had 2 children each. We'd had 4 children between us in the time it had taken to write this thing, and there was no script. It was like the script that Jack Nicholson is writing in The Shining.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so when you were together, did you ever go to a deserted old hotel and see, you know, blood and stuff?
No, but we hung out everywhere, all over the world. When she would come to where I was filming, and I would go to where she's an actress in England, although now she's moved to Brooklyn, just around the corner from me.
Did you move back east?
Yes.
I thought you lived here.
I used to live here.
And now you've moved back to the East Coast?
Yes.
How's that winter working out for you over there?
It's horrendous. It's just
Little tricky, isn't
confusingly
it?
cold. I don't understand it. It's really crazy.
Yes.
I mean, but it is global warming, isn't it? I mean, what is it?
I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but it would seem to me there seems to be climate change afoot.
I was brought up by my father used to, on holiday, the 2 conversations we were banned from having was talking about our mosquito bites and global warming, because he found them both such boring topics of conversation. So I've been trained not to talk about global warming, but I'm feeling sort of, it's bubbling up inside of me, because I just see it everywhere. And it's very, very...
Well, well, you can talk about global warming here. This is a safe place to talk about it.
Is it boring for you?
No, not at all. This is what I do when I'm giving people therapy.
Well, thank you. You're helping me through a difficult moment.
You know, the thing is, it's
but what are we going to do about it?
About global warming?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
It's terrible. My sister in England has been flooded for a month of 4 inches of water every day coming into her house.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You don't seem to really think it is. But
I do think it is. I just don't know what to do.
We should be building an ark or something. Somebody should be doing something.
Amen. Let's do it. Let's build
Ay, caramba!
ark. Amen. Yes. Yes. We'll be right back after these messages, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Emily Mortimer. We had a great idea, you know. We got some hammers. We're going to build an ark. Eddie the props man brought out a couple of hammers. I didn't want him to feel bad, so, you know, I mentioned them. Unless you want to actually start building an ark with a hammer now, or hit me really hard with it.
No, neither I would be very good at.
Well, I'm relieved to hear it, young lady. So, we're out of time.
We are? Oh, that's a relief. We finished.
Hey!
No, I mean, I could stay here all night.
All right, well, there's only one thing left for you to do, and that's to hold me in one place and guess my weight. No, don't do that. Well, unless you want to, of course.
I'd love to.
No, would you? No. We could meditate, or we could have an awkward pause.
I want to meditate. I want to show you a meditation trick.
Okay.
I needed matchsticks, but actually, you know what? I can do it with these 3 pens. Those pens there.
Which pens?
I
These
need
pens?
3 of them.
Three pens.
Yes.
These? Can we use these? Are they all right? It's not advertising Al-Qaeda or something, is it?
Okay, this is a very serious meditation technique.
All right. Can we put some meditation music on?
Yes, but as long as it's quite quiet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you've got to, I'm doing it on you. You're going to do it. So you're going to put this between your knees.
Reminds me of something.
Hold it between your knees.
Okay.
And then you're going to touch these 2 lids onto that 3rd one there in a Y shape. And you're going to close your eyes and you're going to start to hum. Do you mind doing that for me, Craig?
Yes, I'll do that.
Go on then.
Hmm.
Keep your eyes closed. Keep going. Louder, louder. Now you know what an elephant feels like riding a motorbike.
We're right back, everybody. We're right back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. My next guest is a gosh darn hilarious comedian. You can see him at the Comedy Magic Club in Hermosa Beach, March 21st and the 22nd. Please welcome Darrin Rose, everybody. Darrin Rose.
Thank you. Thank you. That was unnaturally kind of you. Thank you. That's great. Dreams are important, guys. That's what I want to talk to you about. When I was little, my dad used to tell my brother and I, he's like, you guys can be anything you want when you grow up. You guys can be anything you want. And my brother always wanted to be a hockey player, but I always wanted to be something cooler, like a panther. Or Batman. Oh, that was my real dream. I trained for years to be Batman. I took karate and gymnastics, and I remember my dad took me to gymnastics class the first time, and we walked into the gym, and it was all girls. It was 100% girls and me, and I was like, oh no, I'm gay. Now, I didn't even know what gay meant, right? Because I was just a little kid. It was just a word to me, but I knew from all my friends that if you play with all girls all the time, that was totally gay. And I knew that Batman didn't play with any girls at all. Batman only played with Robin, and that is totally not gay. Knowledge. But my dad raised me and my brother. It was 3 guys in my house growing up because my parents got divorced when I was 6 months old. That was my fault, not a big deal, but... Well, that's a weird environment to grow up in because there's all kinds of rules, like no crying, for instance, and I've just never seen my father cry, never seen my big brother cry. So like the first time I made a girlfriend of mine cry, I had no idea how to make her stop. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I just said what my dad would say to me. I was like, you better cut that out before I give you something to cry about. And it's not going to help the situation, but... and me and my brother, we spent our entire childhood fighting. We'd fight all the time. And like, my brother was older than me, so he's always bigger and stronger, so I would always lose. But he was like, he would fight inventively. Like, he would have my head in a closet door and just slam it. Or, you know, we'd be in the basement and he'd hit me with a fire poker. You know, kid stuff. And my dad never cared, because my dad only had 2 rules for when we were fighting. No punching in the back, don't block the TV. That's it. Those are all of my rules my whole life. I was like, hey, Dad, think I get a couple more rules so I survive childhood, maybe? Nope. But the back thing actually was quite helpful to me, because my brother's favorite move was called the Falcon. He just punched me right between the shoulder blades, and I go, Thank you. It really hurt a lot. It's even now we fight, actually, as adults. I fight my brother every year at my niece's birthday party. She's 8, and I don't care. I show up every year, and we ruin that child's party. We take it down, because my brother makes a mistake. My brother rents an inflatable castle. And you understand, as a guy, when you see an inflatable castle, your first and only thought is, I want to fight a guy in that inflatable castle. It's the best. And so me and my brother thrown down last summer, and there's a point in the fight where he had to take a knee because he had like a shortness of breath. He's just like, oh God, just give me a second. Your stamina is wearing me out. And I was like, not the first time I've heard that. Then I was like, wait, am I flirting with my brother? That's unsavory. But he's down there and he's breathing hard, and I think for the first time in my life, I'm like, oh my God, I could win, right? I've never beaten him. He's been destroying me my entire life. And I'm thinking now it is time for revenge because he's got a heart condition. So I wasn't gonna let this chance slide, but he's too proud to give up, right? I'm his little brother. He's like, I would rather say mercy. I would rather die than say mercy to you. And I was like, I'm gonna make you make that choice. Let's go. And I learned something during that fight, guys. And I will tell you this. There is no greater feeling in the world than beating the living crap out of your older brother. It is beautiful and heartwarming. I don't know why there's not more songs about it, but... And I was just feeding him, too, just right in the face. Even when he was on the ground, I was so full of joy, I couldn't hold myself back. I was just throwing it to him. And he has no idea how this has happened, because I've never beat him before in my entire life. And he's just, like, fighting me off confused. He's like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "I'm Batman." It's amazing. Thanks so much, guys. Sometimes dreams come true.
Welcome, man. Thanks. Darrin Rose, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. My next guests are here performing their new song, Nothing More. They are on tour right now. Please welcome the Alternate Roots, everybody. The Alternate Roots.
To be humble, to be kind, it is a giving of the peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no end. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. And to be bold, to be brave, it is the thinking that the heart can still be saved. And the darkness can come quick, the danger's in the anger and in the hanging on to it. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. Tell me what it is that you see. A world that's filled with endless possibility. And heroes don't look like they used to. They look like you do. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace.